Today our topic is the best modern Stoic thinkers you should know. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. It is about finding peace and strength within ourselves, no matter what happens around us. While Stoicism started thousands of years ago with thinkers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, it is still very relevant today. Many modern thinkers have taken these ancient ideas and made them useful for our modern lives. Let's talk about some of the best modern Stoic thinkers you should know and how their ideas can help you live a better, more meaningful life. First, let's talk about Ryan Holiday. Ryan Holiday is one of the most popular modern Stoic writers. He has written many books about Stoicism, like The Obstacle is the Way, Ego is the Enemy, and Stillness is the Key. Ryan's work is easy to understand and very practical. He shows how Stoic principles can help you overcome challenges, stay calm under pressure, and achieve your goals. One of his key ideas is that obstacles in life are not things to avoid but opportunities to grow. When something difficult happens, instead of complaining, you can ask yourself, how can I use this to become stronger? This is a very Stoic way of thinking. Ryan Holiday also runs a website called Daily Stoic, where he shares daily advice and quotes from ancient and modern Stoics. His work has helped many people apply Stoicism to their everyday lives, from business to relationships to personal growth. Another important modern Stoic thinker is Massimo Pigliucci. Massimo is a philosopher and scientist who has written books like How to Be a Stoic and a Handbook for New Stoics. He explains Stoicism in a clear and thoughtful way, making it easy for anyone to understand. Massimo focuses on the idea that Stoicism is not just about reading books or thinking deeply, but about taking action. He teaches that Stoicism is a way of life, and we need to practice it every day. For example, he talks about the importance of self-reflection. At the end of each day, you can ask yourself, what did I do well today? What could I have done better? This helps you learn from your mistakes and improve over time. Massimo also emphasizes the importance of community. He believes that we should not practice Stoicism alone, but share it with others and support each other in living a good life. Next, let's talk about William B. Irvine. William is a philosophy professor and the author of A Guide to the Good Life, The Ancient Art of Stoic Joy. His book is one of the best introductions to Stoicism for modern readers. William explains how Stoicism can help us find happiness and peace in a world full of distractions and challenges. One of his key ideas is the concept of negative visualization. This means imagining the worst-case scenario in your mind and thinking about how you would handle it. For example, if you are worried about losing your job, you can imagine what it would be like to be unemployed and plan how you would deal with it. This might sound depressing, but it actually helps you feel more prepared and grateful for what you have. William also talks about the importance of setting goals and focusing on what really matters in life. He encourages us to think about our values and make sure we are living in a way that aligns with them. Another modern Stoic thinker you should know is Donald Robertson. Donald is a psychotherapist and the author of How to Think Like a Roman Emperor, the Stoic philosophy of Marcus Aurelius. He combines Stoicism with modern psychology to help people deal with stress, anxiety, and other challenges. Donald's work is especially helpful for people who are interested in both philosophy and mental health. He explains how Stoic practices, like mindfulness and self-discipline, can improve your mental well-being. For example, he teaches that when you feel angry or upset, you can pause and ask yourself, is this emotion helpful? Can I control the situation? This helps you respond to problems in a calm and rational way instead of reacting impulsively. Donald also writes about the life of Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, and shows how his ideas can inspire us to live with courage and wisdom. Let's also talk about Tim Ferriss. Tim is not a philosopher, but he is a big fan of Stoicism and has helped bring it to a wider audience. He's the author of books like The 4-Hour Work Week and Tribe of Mentors, and he often talks about how Stoicism has helped him in his life and career. Tim interviews many experts on his podcast, including Stoic philosophers, and shares their advice with his listeners. One of his favorite Stoic practices is called fear setting. This is similar to William Irvine's negative visualization, but focuses on overcoming fear and taking action. Tim suggests that when you are afraid to do something, you write down the worst things that could happen and then plan how you would handle them. This helps you realize that your fears are often not as bad as you think and gives you the courage to move forward. Tim's work shows that Stoicism is not just for philosophers, but for anyone who wants to live a more productive and fulfilling life. Finally, let's talk about Nancy Sherman. Nancy is a philosophy professor and the author of Stoic Warriors, the ancient philosophy behind the military mind. Her work is unique because she focuses on how Stoicism can help people in high-stress professions, like soldiers, athletes, and first responders. Nancy explains that Stoicism teaches us how to stay strong and resilient in the face of danger and uncertainty. One of her key ideas is that Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding and managing them. For example, instead of trying to avoid fear, you can acknowledge it and use it to stay focused and alert. Nancy also talks about the importance of compassion and community in Stoicism. She believes that being strong does not mean being alone, but supporting others and working together to overcome challenges. These modern Stoic thinkers show that Stoicism is not just an ancient philosophy, but a practical guide for living a good life today. Whether you are facing a difficult situation, trying to achieve a goal, or just looking for peace and happiness, their ideas can help you. The key principles of Stoicism are simple but powerful. Focus on what you can control, accept what you cannot, and live with courage, wisdom, and compassion. By learning from these modern thinkers, you can apply these principles to your own life and become a better, stronger, and more resilient person. So, take some time to explore their work, reflect on their ideas, and start practicing Stoicism in your daily life. You might be surprised by how much it can help you.